Aduh, mana ni kawan aku? Dapat set full set. Aku tak boleh pun betul pas yang 2019 ni. Kita banyak lah set dalam ni. Aku jual beli game. Beli lah game apa-apa saja yang boleh dibeli, aku beli. Watch. Oh, ada tournament lah. Oh, ni. Ada tournament malam ini. Tapi ni tournament game-game biasa ni. Tournament biasa-biasa je. Dan sebelum tu tunggu kawan aku. Tunggu kawan aku. Kita layan dulu ni tournament. Oh, nak masuk game pun lambat. Mesti PC murah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It feels very much like this is Alliance getting their feet back under them a little bit. Like they're making really solid moves. Not that they weren't in the last game by any. Well, there were some questions.
They definitely made some mistakes.
Oh, good dodge back. Insania. Even the slam, but not going to be enough. Although they do jump in, there's a couple more. The egg's starting to drop down low, but they are able to get the spirit off. But can't hit it. The stun is going to connect. He's out of
Kazu. I think because he missed the spear.
All right, they take down.
Hey, how about a
Taiga,
6x streak for your Phoenix?
Pretty huge.
Yeah, that's great.
Tower is under attack.
6. That's 9.
He got 939 gold. Oh my god. What?
He's actually
1,000 gold?
Did he just get a Midas?
He just remember we were just talking about how like that Dark Will is like by far the highest support now.
They're even.
He's like even. Yeah, I don't know. He might just go Midas. It's very tempting. You just suddenly have 1,200 gold.
He's got 90
He already
GPM
has
too.
earned.
He has the 90 GPM. He got level 10 off of that.
Yeah, I mean, knowing Milan, he's getting a Midas.
Dude,
Nope.
he's the second
getting
highest.
Spirit Vessel.
He's the second highest level in the game right now, off of those couple of after that kill.
Man, the XP bounties are nuts.
Yeah, that's insane.
How is he tied with his DK? So weird. But, well, I guess I can explain why. It is because of the XP bounties. So with kill streaks, it's not just gold, guys. I don't know if you know, but there are XP bounties that you get too. So you get a big streak like that, or a couple of streaks, and suddenly you're rich in XP.
Looks like Milan might be giving that streak on back. As the Willow is chasing him down, trying to get the kill. They do have Egg and Thor, so pop it to stay alive.
Buat di terus.
Out. The Spirit Vessel is good. I'm a little surprised to see him not just trying to go for some scalability. But I guess the reality is he's still going to be able to scale. regardless.
It lets him try and survive until he can ult, right?
Yeah.
Like Midas is good, but Spirit Vessel is just like offensive, defensive potential. But Boxy's got the item. Unfortunately, the egg 16 minutes isn't like, it's not instantly, I can do everything, because, you know, you need to tank up a little bit more. You need heroes you can play with, but he has a Storm, and he has CM mana, so perhaps they can play super aggressively with the Dark Willow, just keep smoking in his trio.
Okay, has some stuff on the courier here as well.
I think his armlet's
yeah,
that,
that's his
right?
armlet.
I don't know.
It's a little weird, isn't it? Sometimes people like get that armlet and then go back for the rest afterwards.
Yeah, or they do like Deso, obviously a typical item here, but yeah, against a DK and a PA,
I really like the idea of just doing best bombs. Milan's out of here. It's going up. Now out. See you later. Tumble Man, level 13. After the early trade of farm, he's now been able to sit top of net worth with his Midas.
We saw this exact same maneuver last game.
Yeah.
It was just a Sand King as Kazu. We had the DK, and then we had a silencer.
It feels like this is the way that they're just very comfortable with Dota. Terrorize. And now the bars. There for the turnaround. Echo Slam comes
nice.
out the combo. Nikkei shows up as well. And now with the rest of the heroes coming in, they gotta be careful. Sworn out, Quickfoot trying to take down one. There's the spear to interrupt. The egg is still going. Can they bring it down in time? The egg, it is going to drop. They managed to find that kill, controlling DK, and Alliance win that fight.
Yeah, great reveal of the Aghanim. It's like a blink reveal, but a little bit better because the chase down potential is much higher there. And 3k damage just about there from the life stealer. That's a guy who just has Armlet and Midas. And you have so much control in your team. It's like the Naga that we talked about before, where it's just like, it's all about friends that can help you control people. And Enchantress is the same problem, where they can output a lot of damage, but you need a little bit of help. And there was plenty of help there.
Well, yeah, and sort of not being prepared on the side of Chaos for that type of initiation.
Oh yeah,
They
like their positioning didn't take that into account at all. You can't really blame them.
need some force stats too, probably. Although, again, like, who are you really building that on? It's a tough one. They have fiends, or if they wanted to use them, but couldn't get quite there in range. So Alliance is going to spread back out. Okay, heads bottom, has the Radiance queued up.
Yeah, after a fight like that, getting a big influx of gold, understandable.
The online lagi.
Alright, well, Chaos recovery time here.
I guess that is one thing that's sort of unique about the Lice. That he has so many different builds go nowadays that kind of just base it off how you're. what the enemy team has to.
I don't know if I'd say so many.
Well, it's like some Desos, some go for like the Echo Saber, right?
I guess some go like solar sometimes too.
But it is definitely much less than.
For a carry, he is flexible. There's not a lot of flexible carries in the first place, right? Everyone's kind of stuck on the same items. I mean, wow, look guys, it's a Battle Fury Deso BKBPA.
I wanted
Incredible.
I wanted to make a yoke.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Lifestealer, you know, his nickname is Dog in China, so downward facing dog.
Oh, that makes sense.
There we go.
I thought he was really flexible. Opposite side.
Forward Boxy as they landed. Okay, controlling TP in on that. No longer Diego though. And now the stun control quickly goes down.
Could you guys feel that? I could feel it. I was like, no. That's the Spirit Vessel, baby. Oh man, it was looking close, and you're like, oh, I don't know. That's an Echo. Echo's not that good against solo people. Ah!
Barely.
I mean, you see they did 3,421 damage, and they got 1 kill.
It's the power. It's like the brew.
Yeah.
It's just so brutal not getting.
Oh yeah,
final touch.
it's like fight losing. If you go for all that damage, then they're essentially just a massive sponge.
And I think that Milan might have had like his tranquils, like healing him up a little bit before that first punch too.
That's what you're going with? That was the big save?
That was the big save.
Not the Spirit Vessel, like...
Hey man,
Alright, cool.
it's the culmination
No,
of it all.
Tranquils.
That
was it.
Yeah.
There's the 16 HP regen over
Why
what?
are you such a flavor?
Well, how much? That's like 32 HP.
How much HP did he have at the end? I want to say he had 24 HP left. So,
Well, you know, I have my own... I think I won't go back to the combat.
oh, you actually are. Oh man.
Oh, let's see. He had 135. So why don't you get out of
Trent,
here?
I don't know what you're talking about. Unbelievable. We gotta move past.
Yeah, way,
Tranquils are
way fast.
Tranquils are really good. So, yeah. Now Alliance, they pull it back. They were already pretty decently ahead, but there's a couple little scary moments, as you can see in the team net worth graph here. It starts to spill out a little bit. But again, it's never really been like one team dominant over the other. This feels like it's a very even matchup.
Look at Kez up here. You see that? Kind of baiting. See what he's doing? They have a sentry down.
Yeah.
Look at his ward. There's like, yep, I'm just a Mars, and now Monty's just gonna walk in like, yeah, okay. I'm ready to kill this thing now. And I guess it worked. Zania fell for it.
It's true.
Fell for the trap.
You'll never stand equal.
He was looking to go set up.
This is really a scary timing. Chaos, actually, though. They can get this Roche.
Oh yeah, this is the money right here. This is the Ame chews up the rapier time.
Probably.
Ah, he gets the Aegis earlier though. You see.
Oh, that's
He's
true.
just- yeah.
Fair enough. Koikfa? They have an idea. They know.
Look at that line on the map right now.
Yeah.
They're just like, yo, we're taking this. Spade, it's like, I'm going bottom. Come and meet me. I'll see you there. I'm gonna go push.
Alliance try and rotate down and catch them before they get to position. I guess you probably just want to wait on the fight until McKay is able to finish off Radiance, which is really soon.
For those of you keeping score at home, the highest crit so far is 499.
That ain't high.
It'll get up there. I think Faded has actually hit enemy heroes to gain more, you see.
So is Mickey getting the golem? No, he's not.
So, question. Wow, that was a pretty fast Radiance.
Again, I mean, how much does that sort of change the complexion of this fight?
It's really good until the BKB, right? It's just like 17% for against a DK and a PA.
17.
What did I
said
said 17. Oh, sorry.
Which would also be very good.
That would be quite strong,
Yeah.
I would think.
That ain't messing around. All right, Boxy.
All
I really appreciate how 17 is like the magic number. Yeah, that just worked.
Looks like Chaos are feeling a little bit uncomfortable about the position themselves in.
Some of the
For it. Couple man hiding behind the tree. No in on this. This is bold. Echo gonna be dodged. Nightmare. Oh, the play, but the silence comes out afterwards. Matapa Man wants to chase Blink forward, tries to find Boxy, can't quite get it in time though. The Supernova is going to pop here as they get the stun onto the Storm, but quite able to back away. They've already taken down the main, and now they're gonna finish off what they came for at the start. As Matapa Man getting all the heals in from Milan, but it's not quite enough. Able to jump away. It's going to be the Aegis already used. Taiga going to get the full combo. Boxy out as well. Baited is completely controlled. Chaos has already lost 3 and Boxy takes 4.
man, it looked like they're actually going to find a way to turn that from the side of Chaos, but Alliance, so much mobility, right? With this Infest hopping in with the Earthshaker, then you get yourself a Storm Spirit, and again, this Dark Willow with the Yule. She's so maneuverable in these engagements. I'm not saying, yeah, well, he's hanging there. He's a Crystal Main, things are good. But to take that fight into the Age is such a dangerous timing. But they wanted that fight before the BKB come out on the PA, and man, did they ever find it. Great use of the first BKB there from the Earthshaker too.
Man, I think also if Storm does not get that Orchid off onto Bane, that's a one fight for Chaos, like completely.
Yeah, I mean, they were able to bring down that Shaker and just so they put the momentum back their way.
Well, Alliance, after taking that fight, gonna move forward, try and take down the tier 2 tower mid. Mickey finishes it off. Still 2 other tier 2 towers alive. Sakia goes to clear out some of these wards on the side. Doesn't look like they have an idea that they're under vision. So if you're Alliance, you try and wait at this point for the next Aegis, or do you still feel comfortable just like running at them?
Waiting worked really well last game.
That's a good point.
How was their tower push? Pretty weak. I mean, it's okay. Well, overall it's pretty weak. They don't have like a real tower hitter. They have Lifestealer who's okay, but it's not a Deso build. So it's like, but he's gonna build an AC. That's gonna help a lot. That just makes your whole team fairly good at it. But going high ground still is very hard versus Mars, and so they're definitely not out of the woods here. I think the Radiant team are just now, unfortunately they've lost their Aegis, but they are close to that B gate or faded. So Alliance really finding, again, that just absolutely perfect moment. They need fights like that. It reminds me of the EG game that's not really where it's like, EG had these moments where like, there was one time in the game they couldn't lose a fight and they lost 2 games in a row to Fnatic.
Yeah.
And that series. Oh, nice grab here again. Mickey and Boxy, I love how aggressive they're being as a duo here. Mickey not just like constantly farming or anything, because they're recognizing that we're slowing them down. We're regaining control of the waves by doing plays.
And normally that combination would come out from a Storm Spirit, but instead this allows Storm to keep farming around the whole map while they're finding those kills.
And he's catching up, right? Because Lifestealer has already found his. He's got dodge.
Let the fun begin.
That, I mean, if they get here and fight this, Kezu trying to back away, Boxing BKB has already been used to dodge, back and forth, sideways, every which way, the silence, but the finish comes out.
You're welcome. That's going fun. Don't worry. I got this, guys.
Same boy pa man.
Pop a clarity now. I can't believe you dove that whole way and just went up with that.
I was looking, I was like, that's not an arcade move.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a Crystal Maiden, he's popping clarities. It'll be back.
I thought if Chaos went in and fought that, they might just be able to kill off the Storm with no mana. They obviously didn't quite have vision of the first initiation point there.
Same boy.
Koipa. Gold lead.
Game set bro.
It's definitely pulling ahead here.
Chaos turned up, right? BKB on the PA.
Mana the
They
legend.
have Blink
Attack
Dagger
of the
2
legend.
on Matu, and he's not very close to the AC, so probably gonna be time to make the rotation. Okay. BKB team. Not great, but he lives. Playing it very safe.
That's the thing that's so deadly about it with the Dark Willow there, is you can just like force out those bees. He can't afford to potentially be stunned by the Earthshaker. 29 minutes, 5,000. Still sitting on it. Does kind of have that feeling like Alliance is going to farm up, wait for that next item, and most likely wait for the next.
They want the BKB on Storm, they want the Roche, and what's our Lifesteal? All right, Lifesteal's AC, and then Shaker decided that he can finish a Lotus. Pretty much to go with all that. So help out from the Fire Spirits. Oh, and from the Bane, of course, too. All right, Slam Jam. There, Faded will take his dunk. What's that? Anything good? All right, 1441. Yeah, we got it, guys.
Easy peasy.
Yep.
Made it happen. Yeah, the armor corruption talent is a little to that as well.
Yeah, all part of the like peak timing, right? This is kind of like perfect PA game. Obviously, you know, 3 deaths isn't great, but having these 3 items at the level 20 is definitely
Favorite
feel
hero.
good.
Yeah, favorite hero.
And the 2 the bounties. I think.
So if this is the time that Chaos are going to start looking for an engagement, do Alliance just need to sort of dodge until the Roche fight that probably is going to be
I think
forced?
they're gonna wait to scout it on the side of Chaos. Once they know that Roche is up, they might try and force something over in the Dire jungle. They just have to be worried about the Storm buyback. That's always such a frightening thing about the Tiro. But yeah, no, it's the Alliance force now coming through. I'll get that Roche timer right now, and it is whoa, 255, almost as long as possible. That Roche timers are kind of crazy. That really changes this game.
Yeah.
That's like a whole other item for some of these heroes. Like the MK, now you're gonna be like close to this MKB, and you're gonna be tempted to get that because it's gonna make you so much better versus the PA. I think that's really bad for Alliance, personally. I think that the room to grow for Chaos looks better.
Well, and we've seen it happen in the last game, just how strong that this DK going to Midas, and I'm assuming he's going to go back for the... Could be worth it for the strength, but I don't know. There's a pretty big timing there. Capping out in items.
BKB's pretty good. And now they have one on Mars too. So
It's
you
all
got
coming together.
We have a triple BKB, 2 at 10 seconds. Or no, right? We had our PATP, so we're gonna have 2 at 9 seconds on the DK and the PA, and we have a 10-second. And how many smokes we got? We got 1 on Misery.
Okay, so you got to be careful. Matumba, man. Down. Back away. This is so tense for Alliance too. Like, everybody's just sitting on this side of the map ready to get
And there's
the fight going.
no
Because of
scares,
Roche,
right? Like no one has a good way of looking in the pit, really.
Yeah, but everybody knows that Roche is about, like, that it could be coming up. But since it's the longest timer, it makes things a little weird.
Bash, got the bash.
Looking for it. Boxy jumps in. BKB already out. There's going to be the catch as they jump away.
Oh,
Terrorize.
Terrorize from so far away.
That's huge.
Taiga with the cast range talent. I think it's massive. Here we go.
Double man silence. Going to be able to save with the nightmare and the push.
Try DK to... Oh. Sayang ka, hello.
Gets taken down, dead, no buyback.
By sheer will alone, Alliance are keeping themselves in this game. I feel like every time the setup for the fight looks really good for Chaos. Like, you know, he gets the bash on the Earthshaker first, like force out this, like then they get that Fiend's Grip, and like, oh man, they're gonna get Boxy, and then perfectly helping like Taiga coming down from the mountains to save his friend.
It's insane.
Like Gandalf in the army, he made his call.
The power of friendship. Alliance making it happen.
That range that they have, man, is just ridiculous. I mean, you saw it before, just the Earthshaker and the Lifestealer, but then the old classic may not be Alliance Navi, but El Clasico returns with the Lifestealer bombs.
I can't believe that Koikfo was able to live there too. Like, he got away on nothing. He had no mana.
Yeah, he was tanking it up for this fight. A couple of like unsuccessful conversions here. I mean, Kezo's 5-3-2. He's having a pretty good game. Fairly well off in this one, but not able to really get the finishes there with this spear.
it really feels like they're kind of lacking that damage. Just too much control, too much lockdown.
Yeah, if Beta can't get on the same target, it seems more like it's communication where they're not like stunning and targeting at the same time. Because it looks like they should be able to like focus on these heroes really quick. PA, you know.
Well, a smoke up now. Chaos. Get everybody on the same page. Walking up to the high ground. He's away from the rest of his team. This wraparound here, this is a really weird.
The Alliance position to walk. Alliance fans are just like, I've been hurt before.
And now he's away from everybody. Foxy jumps in, catches onto him. A good Nightmare save for the moment. The Terrorize not that good. BKB out immediately. Kezu looking for a follow-up. He's able to catch onto one. Assists onto the Dark Willow. The Yule Scepter keeps him alive. And now the jump into the back line. They find him.
Nice. Serious lah.
This is not going to work. Alliance streaming forward and jumps away from Quigma. The moment the Echo, it comes out controlled. Killed yet again. Faded in the grave. Matumba Man down as well. And Foxy making it for his team. GG, it's over.
They don't think they can do it. So Alliance are playing themselves their first victory of the group stage. Well needed and a great end to the day.
Nice.
Some better feelings.
Ooh. Sekejap aku buat live flag ya. Tengok member aku buat.